How do you defeat a powerful internal urge that seems to compel you almost to go act in a way that you know is against your better judgment? The answer is, you cannot fight an emotion with an intellectual argument. You can explain to yourself what it's going to do to your family, but an explanation stands no chance against the feeling. That's why when people hit rock bottom and they're on the ground and they destroyed their whole family, now that horror and grief is the beginning of healing. And they're able to win because it's an emotion versus an emotion. The trick is not to wait to actually hit rock bottom and lose everything, but rather to hit rock bottom now. Not in your mind, but in your heart, to feel it. What that means is to picture your spouse and the anguish they suffer when someone they love, they're unable to relate to. Picture your children and how they'll feel when their caregiver has fallen so low, and sit in that feeling and allow your heart to experience it. That's hard work. But if you can feel to the point that you're crying inside and that disappointment becomes a part of your being, no judgment, just have that feeling inside you. Now you have the power to win, because one emotion of grief, of hitting rock bottom, can win against another emotion. This emotion is actually stronger. In other words, you can change totally the space of who you are through hitting rock bottom in your heart. Interesting halacha that there is, that a shor muad, that's an ox that gored 3 times, and now he's considered to be a goring ox. How does he do teshuvah? How does he change to go back to being a tame ox, a shor tam? You would think the only way to do so is by having the opportunity to gore and not goring. That's true. But there's another way to do so. If one owner sells that goring ox to another owner, the very transfer of ownership allows the ox to no longer be a shor muad. It goes back to being a tame ox. And the reason is because the new habits of the new owner enable the ox a chance at teshuvah. We have an ox inside of us. That's that powerful urge. And so strong, and it feels impossible to overcome. All you need to do sometimes is change ownership. The way you do that is by becoming a new person. As the Rambam says, I'm not the same person. How do you do teshuvah? By feeling the hitting rock bottom. And then you're beginning the process of enabling yourself to heal. I'm a new person. And this new person hopefully stands the chance to using their tools to win.